Hello and welcome to episode 7 of the Group Iron Man series. Man, we're getting up there. Episode 7 already. Either way, last episode we did get a Berserker ring. We did get it imbued. Big milestone for the account is actually having a ring that gives us offensive stats. So that was really nice to knock out. But man, we just look like such a noob running around in our Ardone cloak too. Man, I really want to get the fire cape done this episode. So we're probably going to be spamming a lot of Slayer through Noob, trying to get that Jad task. That is one of the conditions for being able, that we set forth to be able to do the fire cape attempt. The other condition would be is if we get a Carol's crossbow from Barrows, but we haven't really ran too much Barrows since our initial like 150-ish KC. I don't think anybody else in the group has gotten necessarily lucky on it, so it's not a chance of us being able to like borrow one. We're just gonna figure it out on our own and let it all shake out. It'll be what it is. So this episode, Slayer, tons of it, most likely. Maybe a little bit more clue scroll spamming. We are only like one page away from having our Book of Law finished, but I have a feeling we might end up going really dry on that. Or, because from what I've been looking at, as far as drop rates are concerned, it's not like it's common to get a very specific page out of that loot table. It's going to be a lot of clue scrolls, or has the opportunity to be a lot of clue scrolls. So I think just the path with the least amount of variables is either going to be getting the Jad task and just full sending it with what we have, or getting the Carol's crossbow. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to jump into some Slayer after we finish up our farming run. I'm gonna do a bunch of that. We'll do our birdhouse and our farming runs in between. Probably won't even make it to video unless there's like a level or something like that. But I'm excited. I want to get this fire cape knocked out this episode. I'm tired of putting it off, but we are still a little bit of an element of, we're at the mercy of RNG, either getting a Jad task, Carol's crossbow, Armadillo page, whatever. No matter which way we look at it, there's going to be a grind to it. So we're just going to do a little bit of all of it and see kind of what comes first, and then let that kind of play into a factor of what we have to work with to do the fire cape attempt. So with that said, let's get into the episode. Okay, real quick, small change of plans. For my farming contract, I have Haralander seeds, but I have to plant Haralander seeds, but yeah, I'm completely out. So we're just gonna pickpocket the master farmer for a little bit. I don't think we're gonna do it for very long, however long it takes to get the seeds that we need, and then we'll get into what we actually have to get done for the episode. Okay, we finally got the Haralander seed. Let's go get this farming contract knocked out. And another Hespori is down, if we get anything out of it. Our 6th kill. An Atlas seed and a Redwood seed. I don't know when I'll be able to plant any of that, but hey, we killed it. 69 farming. Nice. Okay, Noob, is this going to be the Jad task? No, it's not. Ooh, elves. Okay, so this gives us an opportunity to finally do that quest that also will help us with recharging the Ivan staff. Morning's in part 1, I think is what it's called. So we're gonna look into maybe doing that, because that'll also unlock a better place to kill elves than what I currently have access to. And there's the end of Morning's End Part 1. We get 25,000 hit point XP and 25,000 thieving XP. And yeah, so I'm what most people would consider a bit of an idiot. I was under the understanding that you didn't get the teleport crystal or access to the city till after the quest. Granted, it's been a long time since I've done this quest chain. And no, it's as soon as you start the quest, you get access to everything. So the entire time that I've been running through the underground pass or going up to a different area to do an elves task, I could have just been in this city. It was a situation where I started the quest, I'm like, oh, instantly I'm just so dumb. But I already had everything to do the quest. We're gonna end up doing the quest cape push eventually anyway, so might as well just do it while I'm here. But there's the quest completed. We got some more dialogue. I don't want to do mornings. Do I want to start morning's end right now? No, I don't want to start morning's end right now. But we did get 79 hit points out of the reward. That's pretty nice. Oh, as well as 61 thieving. That unlocks the 5th room in, what is that, Pyramid Plunder, I think? Either way, we did it. Quest complete. We can now go back to doing some Slayer in here. The method that I'm going to do is just upstairs. There is a altar, so I can just recharge my prayer right here and then run over here and kill these 2 elves on repeat and not use any supplies. Okay, for those who are interested off of the elf task, we ended up getting a couple of green d'hide bodies as well as some leg pieces. The chaps, yeah, that's what they're called. We got a couple of those, so we alked them as they were dropping, and then we picked up all of the teleport crystals that they dropped, and it basically paid for all the enchants for the teleports. So that was really nice. I'm really glad it worked out that way, because you know, it's efficient, it's self-sustaining. We're doing it. We're doing the Iron Man stuff. So yeah, let's go get another task, and we unlocked a new fruit tree thing, patch. We unlocked a new best way to do this elf task, as well as this teleport brings us right here. And we'll just go in the back way to the underground pass when we need to recharge our Ivan staff. So I'm really glad that we did it this way. 58 Hunter coming in. We can now catch nature implings. Okay, we just got a worm task from Neve. I haven't done worms on this account. I'm gonna look up real quick. I think it's like you wear d'hide since they're magic based attacks, but I'm not 100%. I can't really remember. And we are up to 180 total points. Out of the worms task, it's a long shot, but I think they dropped the dragon harpoon, and I don't think we have one in the group yet. It would be really cool to pull one. 65 Slayer. No! It's the same drop rate as the harpoon, right? Yeah, it's the same drop rate. Okay, our first ever shadow worm on the account. Never lucky. Okay, we just finished up our worm task, and I was high-alking most of the stuff that dropped. Kind of like as it dropped. I think we saved Dragon Dagger to kind of give out to the group mates that don't have one, as well as some red d'hide chaps and the Dragon Knives, obviously. I'll find a use for them if I have to. Like, it's such a rare drop, I wanted to keep them instead of instantly alking them. But we did make enough from the alks that we basically can afford 2,000 more broad bolts. 3,000 more probably. But I'm just gonna buy 2,000 for now. Okay, Neve, is this the Jad task? 123 Turoth. That'll be good for supplies. Hey, Snapdragon Seed. Oh, and the Torstal Seed to match the Snapdragon Seed. This task has been really good to us. I've been running really low on herb seeds, and we're getting a lot of useful ones. Okay, Neve, is this the Jad task? Yeah! Yes! Alright, that means that we're going for a fire cape. We're going for a fire cape. Alright, it's kind of late right now, so I'm probably gonna save that for tomorrow. But I'm not gonna waste what little time I have left tonight to play, so I'm going to go and spam eclectic imps in hopes for medium clues to either get rangers, which obviously a long shot, or that final Armadillo page for the Book of the Law, which is also a pretty big long shot. Okay, first medium casket of the day. A wolf cloak? And an out, and I guess some junk runes, but what's this even look like? Oh, it actually looks sick. All right. Okay, we got another medium casket. Oh, Mithril Plate Legs G. I saw the collection log thing pop up first. Well, it's a collection log and it's a unique. We can't be that upset. Okay, it is the next day, and I think we're ready to do our first attempt. I don't know, my internet's been a little weird. Clicks are feeling a little off. We are on an American world. It's a fair amount of people. We might go to a smaller pop world, but this is the setup that we're kind of leaning towards. I'm feeling pretty comfortable as far as our ability to tank damage for when like a major and a ranger is up at the same time. So I'm not too terribly concerned with the food side of things. I wish we had a little bit more prayer bonus in our gear though. Just for the fact that I feel like prayer is going to be the linchpin for the fight caves in here for us, but I think we'll be all right as far as survivability is concerned. I did, instead of going the strawberry method, we are just going to go blood spells since I have a fair amount of runes. I might need to go do a couple more barrows chests afterwards to pay for my Onyx with chaos runes, but that's not that big of an issue. I need to do more barrows anyway for to finish up my Guthan set, stuff of that nature. But yeah, we're going with the Carol setup, rune crossbow, broad bolts, just the glory, since I didn't want to do barrows before I did fight cave anymore, to go buy my Onyx. I believe Fizz hit the crafting requirement to be able to boost to be able to make us Furies, but we're gonna cross that bridge later. Yeah, we're just gonna jump into it, and hopefully this goes well and my internet holds up. Oh no, look at the dead clicks. Okay, we might just wait. We might just wait. Oh gosh, look at that. Oh no. At least we're not in the cave. We're not in the cave. It's not that big of a deal. If it's gonna do this, it might as well do it now. What is going on right now? Oh no. Yeah. Okay, never mind. We're gonna wait and do this at another time. Okay, it is a full 26 hours since the last clip of my, I guess basically my internet just crumbling and disintegrating. They're putting fiber in my area recently. So I've got random just disconnections and outages and everything that comes with that. But I think we have a solid play window. It's been pretty stable for the last 2 or 3 hours. Knowing my luck, as soon as I step foot in here, it'll start being bad again. But I don't know, the clicks are feeling okay. Still not like fantastic. And yeah, we're just gonna jump into it and see if we can get this done. I really want to get this fire cape out of the way. Inventory hasn't changed. Still running the same setup from the previous clip. So yeah, we're just gonna jump in here and see how it goes. Little bit of an update. We are 15 minutes in, finishing up a wave 20. Feeling really good about it so far. Maybe even a little over prepared, but we haven't hit the hard parts yet, so we'll see. Hey, 77 range. Okay, we made it to the first mage wave at wave 31. Still feeling pretty good. We have used one whole prayer pot and now a sip of a second one. I guess we can go ahead and get 2 sips so that we don't have to keep switching to our inventory tab as often. But yeah, I mean, it's going pretty smooth. not my first fire cape, but it's my first time viewing this method, so pretty chill. Okay, wave 40, we just kind of got rocked by a mage hit while trying to safe spot it, so that's a little unfortunate. We'll just have to get our health back whenever we get some blobs or some meleeers. But I mean, overall, like, I can't complain too much. That was my mess up. It wasn't like the setup was bad. Yeah, we're just gonna keep at it. Hey, 66 Slayer coming in on wave 44. Okay, finishing up wave number 60, and I gotta say, I really miss having access to a blowpipe. I do miss that from my main account. We're like 90, we're an hour and a half in. We're an hour and a half in on wave 60. We've got the 2 melees and the mages coming up according to this little plugin over here, but I mean, overall, like, supplies are looking okay. I've had better runs, but I've had worse runs too, so we're just gonna get through it and hope for the best. Okay, start of wave 62. I believe the orange mage is where Jad spawns, if memory serves me right, but we'll just have to kind of see. Okay, so according to that, Jad will spawn there, I think. Which means I want to kill the orange one first, I think, yeah. Please kill it. Thank you. I want to drag this one over here so I can start off with Jad like safe and just walk out with prey range up, I think. All right. There's Jad. Let's get to it. Oh, there's the healers. We pretty well got him beat now, I think. Unless something tragic happens. There we go! We did it! We did it! Fight Caves veteran. No pet, but we don't care about no pet. We got the fire cape! Let's go! Oh, that feels so good. This is my first time ever doing this on an Iron Man. Oh, it feels so good to have it. Oh, it's done. This is our best in slot cape for basically forever because I've never stepped foot in the Inferno. That place scares the absolute shit out of me, dude. And another Hespori down. Any good luck? Pet or bucket, please? No, we got some Lantodimes and eyes or seed. Yay. And that's 70 farming coming in. We can now grow poison ivy bushes, and I believe it's a requirement for one of the diaries. 81 strength coming in. Alright, first chest back to Barrows. We got a clue scroll. I'm probably gonna do that later. Okay, we spammed through about 24 Barrows chests. We did run out of charges essentially. We've got 42 left on our staff. I don't really feel like going and charging it right now, so I'm gonna call the Barrows grind right there for now. Kind of unfortunate. We went 24 chests without an item. But it is what it is. Either way, we came out really good on runes. That's only 1,300 death runes. Let me pull 1,000 out since that's what I started with. And the chaos runes is really what we went after. We ended up with 4,000 of those. But overall, we made 1.1 mil in value for the account. Still sucks we didn't get any items, but it is what it is. So yeah, from here, I think we're gonna jump back into some Slayer. I think we've got an Anku's task from Noob after we got our Fire Cape from Jad. So yeah, we're gonna go spam a little bit of Slayer and maybe get a cool task. There's not a lot of cool tasks we can really get right now at 66, but I need to get these melees shored up so that we can start focusing on some God Wars dungeon. Okay, we just finished up our Anku task. And I just got word from Thiz that either tonight or tomorrow he is going to be doing the boost to do the Fury crafting. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell what chaos runes I need. It's going to probably take a little bit. I did do menu entry swapper, so I can just kind of hold shift click and sell 50 at a time. So hopefully that speeds up this whole process, but yeah, I'm just gonna be here for a while, but we're gonna get our Fury out of it and it's gonna be pretty swell. And there we go, 260,000 tackle. We do have our Karamja gloves 1, so that's why we don't have to get as many. Where am I on the map? I think the gym shop is this it right here? I believe this is where I get the Onyx. Yeah, 260,000. Easy purchase, easy purchase. I'm actually surprised how quick that was. That only took, you know, maybe 5-10 minutes to do, to sell 30,000. We have 5,500 left, so that's still pretty decent. We don't have to head back to Barrows right away if we end up with like a burst task or something. So I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. We will eventually have to go back to Barrows to A, finish up the Guthan set, as well as B, just farm out some more chaos runes and death runes and blood runes, since that's the easiest way for me to obtain a bunch of it relatively quickly, at least for right now. We might try out some Guardians of the Rift again, since we are at 59 rune crafting, and see if maybe that helps supplement some of our rune costs, but I'm not too concerned with it right now. My main focus is just getting through as many Slayer levels as I can and as many melee levels as I can, because I'm really ready to start like seriously like bossing and going after some of the better loot. Hey, I think we're gonna call episode 7 there. Big milestone on the account this episode is that Fire Cape. It was a long time coming. RNG finally played into our favor as far as getting the task that we needed to make that accomplishable. I mean, I'm sure we could have done it off task, but I feel like that Slayer helm made that a lot more bearable to do with the broad bolts and the rune crossbow as our setup. If you have watched up to this point, thank you guys so much for your support. And yeah, this is where the account sits as of right now. The old statisticals, we are at 1537 total level, up to 81 strength as of right now, 79 hit points, 66 Slayer. Those are kind of the big milestones. We did hit 70 farming this episode. We're still going to keep up with our farming side of the account, just because it's so good for getting herbs, and the trees are pretty good XP when we get them, but I'm mostly focused on it for the herbs. I just wish I had a more reliable way of getting seeds, which I'm hoping that's going to come through Slayer. I will say that Sack, he boosted up to, I think he's at like 94 thieving now, and he's been focusing mostly on master farmers, so we can always kind of lean on our group mates a little bit to acquire, you know, seeds that we need to just stay functional. But I'm trying to be as self-sustaining as possible. I'd rather give back to the group than take from the group when I have, you know, the knowledge and the ability to play as much as I can. So yeah, but speaking of the group, we do have a vacancy open at the moment. We do want to stay with the five-man group thing. That's kind of like where we see the future of the group Iron Man as you know, a collective. So if you are interested in being a group Iron Man and playing with the group, we are looking to fill that spot. We're not doing unranked, so you would have to start over from level 3, but we help people out. We've had some people join. I joined late. They helped me get to 43 prayer. That made questing a lot more bearable. Sack came in late. We've been helping him get caught up, as well as T-Mins kind of came in a little late. So, you know, we've rotated members a couple of times, but it's mostly people hop in, they want to play, they'll play for a month, and then we just never hear from them again. So you know, if you're interested and you're behind what we're trying to do with the group Iron Man is you know, chase, maybe not collection logs, but chase the juicy loot. You know, we eventually want everybody in the group to be on TiVos and sites, but obviously it's going to be a long road to get there. But yeah, if that interests you, leave a comment down below, and yeah, we'll reach out, that kind of thing. But yeah, for next episode, we will be getting our Fury. Thiz is either crafting that, I think he's crafting it tomorrow, if he hasn't already. I haven't had a chance to talk to him yet today, but I think he's crafting that tomorrow. I already traded my Onyx over to him, so I'm just waiting for the reward of my efforts of selling 50,000 or 30,000 chaos runes, which Barrows has still been the best for acquiring chaos runes that I've found so far, at least for where I'm at right now on the account. But yeah, the collection log, quest point stuff, this is all that juicy stats right there for where we're at so far. 21 days, 9 hours playtime. That's getting a little out of hand. I didn't realize I played that much. But yeah, I'm completely sucked into RuneScape right now. This is so much fun. I'm still over the moon over getting the fire cape. First time doing it on an Iron Man. It just feels so much better. Feels so much better. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and okay, bye.